can anyone hear me well? That's great. So first of all, I would like to tell big thank you to Melin for inviting me here. Yeah, so I'm really excited. And it looks like it's even scared that I can imagine that how it will be.
It's fine.
Yeah. So, hello. My name is Vadim. I'm originally from Latvia and just relocated recently to Cardiff. I'm very excited to be here as this is my first time ever I had the opportunity to speak in public about my passion. At the moment I'm working for a company based in the United States where I am a director of product design. I believe that every person who we meet and all our decisions that we are making impact our life and help guide us in the right direction, even if we don't think so at the moment. I would like to share my story, what's happened with me. I was first introduced to the web design when I was 16 years old. I was introduced to a man who owned his own web development company, and he hired me as a salesman. Yep. And customer-related manager. I was responsible for interacting with the clients, but at that time I didn't know anything about the web development and programming. As we worked together, I showed a big interest in what he did, and he began teaching me how he designed and created web applications. This was really sparked me and my interest in this field, and I took opportunity to teach myself as much as I could while I finished in high school. After working together for some time, unfortunately, the relationships didn't move well. I was extremely hurt and disappointed with how this happened, but I was excited about the field of design and development, and I didn't allow myself to be disappointed. And so this was my first lesson in business. I continued to pursue the passion, and my friend and I began doing development together for a small local business in the area. This gave a chance to be creative, learn technologies, and teach ourselves in a very fun environment. Came time when it was necessary to graduate from high school, and at that moment I have been already in serious relationships with my current girlfriend, and further she became my wife. To support our new family was necessary to get a sustainable income, and choice was made to study at Bordeaux College, even if it was not my passion, and this was not my plan, what I want to do next after high school. So after a year, I have got a job. Keeping in mind my passion for web technologies and development, I have got a programming engineering degree while working at Bordeaux. During this time, I launched my own web agency with a friend of mine. Shortly after that, life gave me my next lesson. I simply got too busy supporting my family, having a second job, and trying to secure clients in a very small city with a limited number of opportunities. Unfortunately, our business failed. During this time, something magical happened to me. I became a father. I know I have always visioned myself as a good father. My purpose in life was reimagined, and my little daughter Adriana became for me a guiding star. This gave me a renewed passion for web development, and as I wanted to provide better life for her. Yeah. But life again turned me upside down and presented me with another challenge. The worse the depression came along. My daughter moved thousands of kilometers away, which limited me the amount of time I could spend with her. I felt exhausted. But I knew that all our problems exist only in our mind. I have got my all thoughts together and told myself that let's build a new life from scratch, learning from my previous mistakes. And first, for the most, I will be a good father, an example for my daughter, no matter what it will cost me. As I laid the groundwork for my new life, I accepted a role with a web development agency. Not so far from my town, I learned as much as I could about UI/UX design, while still working as a bodyguard. In a few months, I have learned enough that I could quit my bodyguard job and take a full-time job with a web development agency in another city. I moved there and started a new phase of my life. A few months later, I realized that the current company is not a place where I could grow fast. I have also realized that to be closer to my daughter, I would have to build some savings and earn money. I quit this job and began 2 new jobs working 14 hours per day. At my new company, I found my first mentor. He gave me a base of UX concepts, also gave me a chance to grow. I was able to start studying English and use it in practice at the same time. Working there, I got involved in a project which changed my life. This company allowed me to move to Cardiff to be close to my daughter. And still, I'm continuing working with the greatest team ever. It was a dream situation. I would like to say a big thank you and show how much I appreciate the help and support from my parents, my partners, colleagues, friends, and other people who I met during my journey. And so, in conclusion, in my speech, I just want to tell that find your goal. So basically, find what actually you love. If you haven't found, just keep looking. Find mentors and learn from them as much as you can, because they really can gain you to learn new things and to become the greatest person. Be thankful. This is really important to show your appreciation to others. Don't be afraid to change something, but be prepared to take a hit. And be passionate about something too. So, thank you. That's all.